stem and leaf display. In this text, we'll introduce the EDI, exploratory display data analysis techniques, right? Exploratory data analysis techniques using stem and leaf displays. A stem and leaf display is a method of exploratory data analysis that is used to rank, order, and arrange data into groups. We know the frequency distributions and histograms provide a useful organization and summary of data. However, in a histogram, we lose most of the specific data values. We actually count the number of data values. We don't really keep track of the specific data values. So stem and leaf display is a way to keep track of specific original data. So stem and leaf display is a device that organizes and groups data but allows us to recover the original data if desired. Here is an example. So suppose you are given information, data like this. Many airline passengers seem weighted down by their carry-on luggage. Just how much weight are they carrying? Carry-on luggage weights in pounds for a random sample of 40 passengers returning from vacation to Hawaii were recorded. Here is the weight of carry-on luggage in pounds. Okay, so you have a bunch of information. So let's keep this information available somewhere. Okay, so let's keep this information available somewhere for us to look at, right? So I have saved this information here, data. Now, to make a stem and leaf display, we break the digits of each value into two parts. Left group of the digits is called a stem. Remaining group of the digits on the right is called a leaf. We are free to choose the number of digits to be included in the stem. The weights in our example consist of two-digit numbers. So look at our weights. They are two-digit numbers, right? So we want to split them, one digit on the left and one digit on the right. That's what we are aiming for. The stem selection is obviously the left. All these left digits are the stems. The tens digits will form the stems, units, the right digits will form the leaves. For example, 1, 2, the weight 12. 1 is the stem, 2 is the leaf. For the weight 18, 1 is the stem, 8 is the leaf. Okay, so here we go. Here are the stems, here are the leaves. So we list each possible sorry. So first we arrange the stems from 0 to 5. Look at the digit numbers, right? You have 0 and the maximum may be somewhere you have a 50. All right. I can't find it. There is a 51. So that's the maximum it goes. So I place the first digit here, the tens digits here, and then the units here. What does this mean? 0, 3. 3 is a number. 0, 0. 0 is a number. 1, 2. 1, 2 is a data value, and so on. So first you arrange the stems in order, and then here the leaves are not in order. We simply wrote down, right, whatever we saw. And now arrange the leaves also in order. So 12 appears twice, then you have a 17, so you have arranged the leaves in order too, you see, smaller first and then increase. So that is the final display. This is the stem and leaf final display. Notice, sorry, not only do you have a frequency of the numbers with in the 30s, for instance, you also know the exact numbers which are available. So stem and leaf display is slightly better than histograms because histograms only gives you frequency. This gives you, in addition to frequency, the actual data values. Okay, so we have your final sorry, stem and leaf display. We see that most of the weights are in 30-pound range. So most of the weight happened here. Yeah, you have the highest frequency here. So just by the display you can say which group had the most. We see that 2 bags weighted 27 pounds and so on and so forth. Okay, only 2 were less than 10 pounds and 6 were over 40 pounds. The lengths of the lines in containing the leaves give the visual impression that a sideways histogram would present. As a final step, we need to indicate the scale. This is usually done by indicating the value represented. So here is summary of how to make stem and leaf. Divide the digits into two parts. Leftmost part is stem, rightmost part is called the leaf. Align all the stems in a vertical column, smallest to largest. Draw a vertical line to the right of all the stems. Place the leaves with the same stem in the same row. Arrange the leaves in increasing order. Use a label to indicate the magnitude of the numbers in the display. We include decimal position in label rather than with the stems or leaves. So first arrange all the stems in order, then arrange all the leaves in order, and label. Don't forget to label. These are the stems, these are the leaves, and 3 line 2 represents 32 pounds. So that's an example of a label. Don't forget the line in between. Typically, if your numbers, data values have decimal points become the line in between. Okay, typical. All right, so that completes section 2-3. We will now see which problems there are in chapter 2 in our web work. Until then, bye.